Who the hell is this? This is Ichiu Mino, the headmaster. He's quite colorful, the headmaster. It seems we have all gathered without panic or noise. Excellent. Fortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. The school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain a little longer. Natural disaster nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear. Cool, Okusan felt no earthquake. It's not like they're anywhere near a volcano or anything. I demand an explanation, Headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Barry Dingle? Why have you brought us here? I repeat, there has been a... No, imbecile. What? Animation erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on. Are you alright? No, yes I am. This could prove to be a very bad day for all of us. Prove to be. It already is. Cool, Mr. Neki, Dingle is missing. Cool, she must have run off somewhere. Okiko-san will look for her. San, no, she's... San is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain it would only hurt myself. Headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Naneki? Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with San. Let's go get Dingle. Calm yourself. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her like that. Maybe I can go back to the classroom just once. Well, the principal did ask us to remain here. He didn't say we could leave the gym now, did he? What did I trigger? I'm coming with you, the president of the student council. I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, so don't flatter yourself. I'm not doing this for you. Barry was a foolish lout and had no manners or nonsense, but she never deserved anything like this. I swear by my blood and by the name of Lebel, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Rio. Right. I'm so confused. So I exited this gymnasium. I want to know what happened to Dingle. I want to know what happened to Dingle. Who did this to her and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. And I did not know what I would find. What is that? A wall. A huge gray. Had been a clear autumn sky, now blocked by dull gray. It's almost dark, like the sun had gone down. A dome, rather. It appears to be shut from above as well. Wait, when did this... How? I don't think any of us were in full command of his faculties when he came this way. I can't be certain if it wasn't already there. It does seem more likely it was put in place while we were all in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though. He did say it was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield? A disaster so destructive that nothing can be done to hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait? Maybe they didn't give the headmaster his details to avoid causing panic? If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter, or is this really a natural disaster? Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Dingle and all of this. Let's go to the classroom and tell the Mr. Naneki about the dome thing. Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as well. They're all at the teacher's desk. Everybody else planned to stay in the gym. Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone has dared take it upon themselves to investigate this matter. We're here. Box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't. Sakura, sorry, could you... no matter. What is this madness, huh? There's nothing here. It can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, isn't it? Someone came and removed it while everyone's at the gym. This is life, not third-rate mystery novel. Exactly, Sakura. Yuya. Salutations, Ryu. I saw you babysitting Sakura. Do not throw my name about like cheap toy, mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense given the circumstances. I think he'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I'm sorry to hear about her. It pains me to think what happened. Expression clouds. It's strange. I've never seen him with any expression other than carefully cheerfulness before. You've known her a long time, right? Yes. Do you know something about this, Yuya? Well, most of the business is still mystery. Of this business is still mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now. The whereabouts of your corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, it isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab? What for? For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we had two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now that there's some disaster happening, I imagine you're wondering if there's a connection between the two. We are, but we haven't found anything. What do you know? I told you, this is all a mystery to me. I suspect we have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now. The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him? Of course not. I want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have... You suspect doctor? Yes, everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment. He's an expert in the field. Who else could perform the autopsy? But I know where you're coming from, Rio. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Naneki to come too. He should be there by now, if you want to go make sure. All right, we'll go later. So Dingle has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Naneki are examining her now. Mr. Naneki might be the best witness. May not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right? We all know where the corpse went then. But why are you here? Me? I'm investigating under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel. That and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyways, where are the two of you going now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I'm inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed, so Rio, yeah? I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Dingle as soon as possible, right? Yes. What the hell happened? Dingle, gone for the moment, and suddenly she turned into this. Who did this to her? I'm gonna find the culprit, and I'll never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, my thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, this school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing her after a shower. I think we both try to solve mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be because of some natural disaster, but that's all I have to say. You didn't need your advice from the start. There's nothing but talk anyway, mongrel. Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Of course, and one other thing. You might want to talk to in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. You mean the antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates? Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and he might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talking, mongrel. Adieu. He saunters off towards the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I never thought he'd shut up. He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyways, I don't think we'll find anything else here. Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we'll go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this one guy will be able to help us. Maintenance office, in other words, the repairman's shop. I doubt we'll find anything useful there. Rio said to go, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Geez, is there anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family. My family? Do you mock me? The filthy blood mongrel is no relation to me. Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right? So we got Sherlock and Holmes on the case here. Excuse us. What is this? This doesn't look very educational. The handyman's pretty much lives here, I think. A dove, and one more. Mr. One, hello. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? I'm Rio, and this is Saku. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa, somehow he seems really cool. You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool? Yuya said we should ask you for help. Yuya? Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. You intend to stop us now. Saku, where the heck are your manners? I'm sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't too great. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? 2 things. The murder of Barry Dingle and the mysterious wall outside. You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea from Mr. the Yuya. In other words, you know only what you've heard from that mongrel. Useless. I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big great wall outside is then. Nope. Useless wrench. Asshole, calm down. And though I'm not sure there's anything we learn from right here now. Oh, wait. Mr. One, could you use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on the outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires. This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason why they need to cut communications off for some sort of storm protection. This has been a wild goose chase, a complete waste of time. Let me go. Wait, I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive. What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in the school, but never there. You might be able to find something about the wall if you check in there. Of course, the headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office, then he still might be there. Asking him certainly seems the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Yuya sent is trustworthy. I'll give you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like that, and you don't want to forget anything. Thanks, Mr. One. You can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab or the wall. After those two can try the headmaster's office. Go to... Oh my god. Why is this giving me a choice when I didn't even know there's something you can go to the choice... Lab or the wall? Let's just go to the wall. Why not? Step aside once more. The gray dome remains, blocking out morning sky. And let's get closer and look at it indeed. I want to know what the hell is going on. Iron, maybe it's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it's some sort of shelter. There's no phones out of range, blocking the signal. It sounds like they got like this under the dome, like they're gonna blow up the whole school because there's like the virus is on the loose or something. Seems likely. It sounds thick and dense, trying to break a hole, and it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something. We should check. We still don't know whether we or not we're completely sealed in after all. Right. Let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there's any doors or anything. Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it's ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I'd think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. And not then, we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up there is some sort of hatchway? Points upwards. Ah. He's right, about 20 meters up there's a joint or something, a different color. It does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look. They're gonna fly up there. Being birds. Doesn't seem like any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? They don't have hands! Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. It doesn't seem like we can do anything from here. Let us remember its location and return later. I don't like to think about that, but it's not really such a terrible disaster out there that... If there's really such a terrible disaster out there and this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyways. Indeed, let's move on. It's like zombie apocalypse outside or something. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind thinking about Dingle, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. Your mother's gonna die because she's very frail. Excuse us. It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today's the lab is downright depressing. Hello. Thank you, sir, for being with Dingle now. Of course. He asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He might have gone past us. How unfortunate. Doctor is lining the pieces of Dingle up on the lab benches. Doctor, must you glow at me, Mr. I'm not glowing at you. Do you approve of my handling her? He gave me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. You find something? Not yet, no. I only just assembled handling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I'm finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait? Very well, we shall not interfere. Come, Rio, right. Oh, Mr. I don't know how to... Rio, one moment, please. Yes. Allow me to give you a hint. A hint. You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyways, I think you have missed something very important. One might say you've forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Oh, isn't it beautiful, Mr. Cowwow? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I'll take it doesn't suit your taste very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He? Well then, you can handle the outside investigation, I the internal. Oh, good luck, Mr. What the fuck is going on? He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What does it mean that he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray. Better not worry about it for some time being. What are you talking about with Rio about, Doctor? Nothing important. I'm just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. I suppose we'll finish the first stage of the investigation now. Yeah, we got a better idea of the situation, I think. The doctor's working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch, and we use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say, indeed, we suggest we visit the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. I was not prepared for this. Headmaster, sir. Are you within? We demand entry. Rude even to the headmaster. I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. No reply. Let's go in. Wait, asshole, that's... It's locked? But where are the old geezer? Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away. Indeed, he was never the type to walk around campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up. Should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it'll break down. You speak the truth. Let us ask Neneki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside. Yeah, we'll head back to the... What is it? I think I heard something. You heard nothing. Perhaps you're imagining things. Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again, behind. Okay. It's the mecha apocalypse? Well, this took a turn for the frightening. Suddenly behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. Second class? What in... The scarecrow man draws closer, dragging along its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Asshole, watch out. And his arm sliced through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatters across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but it appears it isn't friendly. Asshole, we have to run. I am well aware. Pant. Did we lose it? I think so. Luckily, it moved so slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank so bizarre that it looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. I never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder at the dome, now this. I don't know who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. For now, I have to go back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanecki. What the hell did I unlock? It's like, oh, you want to go after the doctor? Oh, no. We're at like this like mecha zombie apocalypse thing. Oh, welcome back, you guys. You want some tea? Is it really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened. The headmaster, he must be hiding from the scarecrow. It smashed the window. Calm yourself. You become incoherent. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow? Yeah, like the one humans used to make. It attacked us. We ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are all the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in a gym. Yeah, the plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped under these confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow man's connection to all of this is. Scarecrow man, you say? Doctor. Fascinating. I never cut one to one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. Ho. Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time. Don't worry. Thank you, Mr. Nanecki. You two may have a right to know what I found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to simply state simply and briefly what I've learned from the lumps of meat which was once Miss Berry. Control yourself. Falling out among ourselves would only do us harm. I know. Oh, anyways, we lacked the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There were no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. She was dismembered after death, then, Doctor. It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume she was cut up some time after death. Dingle was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly, meaning someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque, or maybe it was easier to carry her, or some other reason. Disgusting either way. I suppose I should tell you that the estimated time of death, obviously I cannot completely ascertain. I believe that Miss Berry died yesterday after school. In the evening, then, precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Her house is near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday after school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I had asked her to walk home with me. I see, perhaps we should ask the other students with whom were close. You're going out again? Be careful, it sounds like wandering the school could be dangerous. Don't worry, we can outrun the scarecrow if it shows up again. Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended, so I only know what Rio has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home. As usual, I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. Neither Mr. Nanecki nor the asshole doctor saw Dingle yesterday afternoon. I thought the doctor did. Oh, right. We ask you a favor, you Mr. Naneki. A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. Think we might be hiding in there. Is there a spare key to his door we could use? A spare key? Yes, there's some. Should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir. Okay. Rio is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home. What? Won't be able to talk to the headmasters until we have that key. Let's work on the murder case until then. Right. We should ask somebody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Do not buy yourself with baseless suspicions, Kawara, whatever. Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakura. He's a world authority, but he doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by that doctor. He makes medicines? Save the sleep top for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he's made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist cooking up nothing but death and all-around whirl. Whoa, you've become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. A noble world will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's polite to the doctor. Doesn't make him biased as well, though? Anyways, let's go. Very well. Go to... Oh, God. I don't even know where to go. I was not in time expecting this. Go to... I'm gonna go to the gym. Why not? Probably find everybody dead. As soon as the gym has grown somewhat restless since the evacuation, shut up with no explanation, and now there's suspicious individual wandering campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. San, where are you? Cool, Oko-san is right here, alive and well so far. Cool, where did you and Sakura go? Leaving Oko-san behind and going outside is not fair. You could just confuse the issue if we brought them along. We came back because we had a question for you. Cool, come at me, whippersnapper. That's not what I meant. I usually practice on the ground after school, right? Cool, of course, it's Oko-san's duty as track captain. Did you see Dingle when you were out here yesterday? Cool, no, Oko-san did not see her then, or as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her even if she had been there while he was running? Good point. Cool, do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. Cool, if you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, he would have had something to say. Wait, what did you just... Cool, do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory after that, imbecile. Cool, if you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, he would have had something to say. Cool, Oko-san saw the interloper going to the infirmary. The infirmary? Could that have been Dingle? Wouldn't she have been stained with blood until after she died? She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she would be walking around at that point. Cool, it was not Dingle. It was a bird unknown to Oko-san. So someone's covered in blood and was going to the infirmary after school. Whoever it is, he's our prime suspect now. Thanks for telling us, San. I feel like I stepped in a Dr. King novel. At least we found something, even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah, some bird who San doesn't know. Could have been someone from outside the school. It's past noon already. Let us hurry onwards. Mr. Wan? You again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from... What was this thing? A muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Yuya. So you've seen it too? Yeah, just now on the second floor. Caught a glimpse of it behind the other end of the corridor and didn't stick around to let it see me. So alas, I'm not blessed with the look of its pretty face, coward. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too. Anyways, it sounds like you're wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One. Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, that's true. Already stuck in a rut of unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've come with touching distance of death in the past. I will be fine. What kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker? Then again, knowing the school, it could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given from everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Why are you headed over there? Yep. Can't just sit around. Indeed, same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I better go to the lab. Professor Nanecki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on the doctor. More likely, yes, the doctor and Dingle, that is. Anyways, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Right. Wait. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Barry died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time? Yesterday evening. What did the doctor say? Just that he had been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. I told you not to doubt him even without evidence. Right. At this point, the prime suspect is that scarecrow anyways. That's everything. Well, adieu. You should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. So we walked down around the school searching for the clues of Dingle and the mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nanecki has probably gotten the key for us now. Let's return to the lab. Okay. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be the confounded scarecrow again? No, it's not him. I heard somebody say something. Bah, don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around half a day, it's hardly surprising your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is the library. Is there somebody here? Oh god, is the ghost here? The library is the same as always, empty. It's a little gloomier than usual. I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together. No use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. Since when was I your subordinate? Sorry, asshole. Let's head back to the lab. Nothing. Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of this would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember? I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Barry. Mr. Nanecki. Welcome back. Have you found anything interesting yet? Another suspicious individual. Well, we should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have. Right here. Thank you, sir. Well, let's go have a look, shall we? The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu. So is the teacher coming with us this time? Clear left. Clear right. Good. Doesn't look like the scarecrow is here. That's good. If I have to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Oh, right. Quail's reflexes when startled is to fly straight up. We should hear him dragging its arm when it moves, so we have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Right, let's see. The headmaster who's gathered all us all in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions have we been able to answer? Excuse us. Look at that dog. Maybe he's not here. That or he's hiding. There's somebody at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are unmistakably green of a Nicobar. Speak to us, headmaster. What are you gone deaf? He's probably dead. My headmaster, will you this Saku? Has he been stabbed? The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers are pallid. What is this madness? Him too? Second class end.